Well, good morning, everyone. It is me, your Friday host on Starting Out Solitary. If you haven't seen my channel, my personal channel, my new YouTube name is November Summer Song. So if you ever hear me say that, that's why. This week on Starting Out Solitary, we're talking about the broom closet. So stay tuned. Okay, so we are back into the broom closet. We are not going, at least not in my case. I have been on my path for a little over 2 years, and when I stumbled upon the path, I was actually out of the Catholic Church for about a year, and I was not shy about it. I started liking everything on Facebook that I could, and I didn't hide it from people. It took about maybe 6 to 8 weeks before people were like, what's going on here? My best friend from fourth grade, yeah, we've known each other that long, she private messaged me and said, "What's going on, G?" Because we call each other. Her name starts with a G, and my name starts with a G. So she says, "G, what's going on?" And I told her, I said, I left the Catholic Church a year ago, and I'm done with that. And I was on a pagan path. And she's like, "Oh, wow." And we talked about it and stuff, and she's all okay with it. And then my dad calls. Yeah, my dad had seen it. He was like, "What is all this?" And I talked to him. At the time, my mother was more coherent. She has dementia, so she right now probably wouldn't remember anything. And we don't talk about it anymore. My dad and my brother know about it, and they still love me the same. My brother asked me, and I talked to him, and yeah, it was. I just was like, I'm 40 at the time. I was 46 years old, and I'm a big girl. I can make my own choices, and I decided that that was for me. Now, on the other side of the coin, my in-laws. I don't talk to my in-laws really. As long as if it has to do with my children, we talk. I visit them and I talk with talk about my grandchildren, but they have never asked. I never tell. You know. So in that respect, I'm still, if they want to ask, they'll ask. I doubt it they will. My mother-in-law is devout Catholic, and she already thinks that I'm crazy because one, and she doesn't like me. I mean, I married her son 20 years ago, this last May, and she doesn't like me anyway because of that, and that I got married in the Methodist Church. But also because I homeschooled my kids for 10 years. She didn't get it. She had 7 children. I have 3. She doesn't get it. She never did. She probably never will. But yeah, if she knew that I was a witch, then I'm like, oh, I would definitely going to hell in a handbasket. Well, I have a basket up here. I've got a couple of them. I'll just climb in there right now because as far as she's concerned, I'm already going to hell in a handbasket, but whatever. I wear a pentacle. And I do, I don't really want to have any confrontation with her because she is, she's just an old bat and I don't really care for her much. I just was like, whatever. If she doesn't like me, she doesn't like me. It's been 20 years. If she doesn't like me after 20 years, she probably won't never like me. Um, the the 6 brothers and sisters of my husband, I I don't know what their problem is. You know, they're all the same, just like their parents. Maybe it's because I don't camp on my in-laws, doorstep or anything. But anyway, this is all a different topic. Um, the broom closet with them, the door will continue to be closed. But everyone else, and maybe they do know. Maybe they do know because I have 2 of my sister-in-laws on my Facebook, and I haven't hid from them. There's 4 sisters and 2 brothers, and then my husband is number 7. Well, he's number 3 of 7. I just yesterday, had requested a friendship of my youngest brother-in-law, who's in his 30s, and they accepted. So if they find out, because they're gonna see it, yeah, I really could care less. I'm enjoying my path now because I can. I don't have to walk around on eggshells to appease anyone with my religion. I have to just be me. I totally respect other people who are still in the broom closet because of their work situation, or, where they live. I do live in a small town. I live in a town with 27,000 people, and that's not during the school year. I live in a college town, and I am sure that there are more that I know about. It was kind of funny because when I came out, there was a gal that I had known from what's called RCIA, which is Rite of Christian Initiation of Adults, and that goes through the Catholic Church. Well, she and I were in the same class when we were becoming Catholic back in 1995. And she's like, "Are you serious?" And I said, "Yes." She says, "Well, the reason why I became, a witch was because the priest had so much fun up there. He's having all this fun turning water into wine, and, wine into the magical blood of Christ. So why can't we, And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so the same way. So, it's funny, but, I'm sure that in our 27,000 people in our town, that there's more than just the 2 of us, And I have met quite a few others in our town, but to each their own, really. And if you have to stay in the broom closet, then by all means do it. For your safety. I would rather have you be safe, than lose your job. But I don't work, and I don't foresee myself working, in the next 6 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever, I am a housewife, and my husband provides for all of our needs. And so, yeah, I'm not afraid. I'm just, take me or leave me. Well, even my best friend here, she even asked me, she says, geez, you're just gonna, I really want you to come back to the church. And I said, Em, I'm going to use their initials. I said, Em, I'm still the same person that I was. I'm just not going to church. I'm still the exact same person. Because you don't know what goes on in my head when I'm sitting in that church. It's pretty much twiddle your thumbs and wait for the hour to be over so I can go out and enjoy having church outside, So anyway, I guess that's about it. I'm definitely, with my family. My husband, he still doesn't understand it. My kids, they're like, whatever, my youngest daughter, she's more accepting. She's 14. She's very much into fairies and she believes in them. My older daughter, she's like, she's never been into church. She's never been into, anything. So she doesn't care, but she loves me still the same. My son, he's just like, whatever, Mom, So, but he loves incense. He got a dragon incense burner, so I don't know. But anyway, so I guess that's about it. Thanks for watching and have a great day.